do you do? Welcome back for another magical girl vlog. Magical girls can wear hijabs. Zahra, insert photo here, is the second member of the Stardust Warriors. She is important to the story because she's showing you that it doesn't matter what you believe in, you know, your faith, your bigger, your higher power, you are fine just the way you are. You don't have to believe in something else just because everybody else is believing in it. This is kind of a weird time to talk about faith, but when is there ever a good time to talk about faith? All the time. So, as always, or with most of the magical girls in this series, what are we talking about? With the magical girls in this series, each one is a reflection or a part of myself. So Zahra is a Muslim girl, or a Muslim faith, Islamic faith. I apologize if I get anything wrong. This is the story that birthed in from my mind. So, Zahra, she wears her hijab. She's proud of her faith. She loves her God. And for me, that wasn't me growing up. I was ashamed of my faith. I felt like I was doing it just because the people around me were doing it. I did not have my own personal relationship with God. And I was also ashamed to be a Christian. It was a weird time, adolescence. But you know, I'm different now. I have my own personal relationship with God, and I am a Christian. So, you know, he's done so many great things for me in my life, made a lot of opportunities possible, and he's saved me from my own self-destruction. But Zahra's story is meant to say, or to inform anybody that you don't have to follow the norm. You don't have to say, hey, my friends are doing this, it goes against my beliefs, so what's more important? And I guess if I could summarize it, or in a better way, her story is that being proud of your faith, who you are. So to me, wearing a hijab is a symbolism of belief. Everybody wears a cross. Rappers wear crosses, criminals wear crosses. I mean, like criminals. Even the devil go to church. So Zahra is different. This is hard, so I'm still just trying to speak from the truth. But her story is that she's not apologizing for her faith. She's not compromising what she believes in her heart for those around her. It just kind of happened where, like, I've never seen a magical girl wear a hijab before. Why not? And especially, I don't know if you were in the media or whatever, but when they made the show Win or Lose, they were gonna have a Christian character in the show, and they pulled the plug. Like, faith isn't important, and faith is important. It's the power of believing the unseen, trusting in God. And, you know, it's not following the ways of the world. So, again, during my adolescence, growing up, I felt weird. I felt awkward. And sometimes I still do. But, you know, I'm getting more confident. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting a little more mature. But it's really about not letting other people tell you what to believe in. And make that choice for yourself. You choose what you believe. You be proud of your belief. Don't hide it in shame. I had two separate friend groups. I had my church friends and my school friends and my other friends. And I tried to always keep them separate because I didn't feel comfortable being my church self around my school friends, we'll call them. And then I didn't feel like being my school self around my church friends. And so I was playing all these different roles. And when I was with my school friends, I'd pretend like I don't know my church friends. And if I ever saw my school friends and church, I was like, oh, you have faith too? So it was this impersonation of finding out like, who actually am I? And eventually I ended up with no one. Nobody's there. And I don't mean to say like I don't have friends. I do have friends. If you're watching this, you're my friend. Thank you, friends. But it's also the journey of not pretending to be other people, not dividing yourself into parts and compartmentalizing those identities. It is being who you are, and what you believe in is a part of your identity. So that is Zahra's story. She is, other things I could tell you about Zahra, you know, she's smart, she loves to volunteer, she loves animals, she works with an animal shelter sometimes, she helps tutor other students. She gets chosen to be a Stardust Warrior because she stands up for her beliefs. She, you know, when people are trying to shame her or say, oh, it's the prejudice of what she believes in, it's like, no, that's a part of who I am. I'm not going to separate those two to make you comfortable. This is what I believe in. And I myself try to do that as well. So I do believe in God, and I'm still growing, and I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to develop and be open and be loving and receptive to people. But you know, nobody's perfect. And if you look at a Christian, you say, you're not perfect. I thought you're supposed to be no, that's not it. So here we are. That is Zahra. What else can I tell you? Hold on. And we're back. I lost where my train of thought is because I could not find this amazing guided journal. But this is Zahra. Last week we talked about Asha. This week we're talking about Zahra. Next, it's Hope. And last but not certainly least, it's Iris. So, Zahra. Her personality traits are she's independent, creative, optimistic, and sometimes forgetful. Her hobbies are singing and folding origami. She loves animals, music, and art museums. She dislikes rainy days and people who litter. And this is her in her magical girl outfit with her rings. They were inspired by, okay, I'm telling my age now, I'm born in the 90s, so Xena, the warrior princess, she had these circle medallion frisbee things that she would like throw and they would be all cool and stuff. And I thought, wow, that's cool, because I wanted my magical girls to have real weapons, not just like magical wands. I wanted something different. And there's nothing wrong with magical wands, you know, that's cool, that's a part of the magical girl culture. So I went with real weapons, even though Asha does carry around a giant wand like Jorgen from Fairly Odd Parents. But here we are. So I'll read. This is Zahra. Just like her name, she shines brightly. And as the second member of the team, Zahra brings strength and precision. Her chakram, that's what it's called, the chakram. She strikes enemies from a distance before they even have a chance to attack. She loves being a part of the Stardust Warriors. Together they fight for a brighter day. And I feel like I definitely could have written that better, of like why, you know, the faith part, because having, I don't want it to be like the diversity hire, like, oh well, they're part of the team. No, I'm trying to work in tying her story to the overall story, which is each girl on the cover of this book represents those who don't get to be seen. You're not the hero of the story. Hollywood, big media companies are going to continuously overlook you because you're different. I'm here to celebrate your differences. I'm here to say what you believe in, it's a part of you. It's not a limitation. It's not saying you're not good enough or you have to change who you are. It's saying you're good enough. You're better. You are the hero of the story. So I hope that you enjoyed this episode of another Magical Girl vlog. It's been a while, I've been busy, but we'll talk about that another time. So as always, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, stay blessed, stay magical. I love you. Bye.